Welcome to Reality Creative Radio. I'm Hermes, and today we're going to talk about a new Tree of Life location called the Cauldron of Life. This new location was given to us by Spirit for the this year's 2021 Halloween extravaganza. There's a place in the Tree of Life called the Carnival, and it takes on different appearances for different holidays. In Christmas time, it becomes a Christmas village. In Halloween, it becomes a spooky Halloween place. It's a pretty cool, non-physical place to visit. So inside the carnival is a new thing called the Cauldron of Life. It's this bubbling cauldron thing that you drink out of, and it sends you on adventures into your legacy, your past, people you have known, people that have gone on, things like that. So anyway, I figured I'd share my latest Cauldron adventure with you. And I don't know what kind of shows you guys like me to do, so this is a little bit of an experiment here on whether this would be popular or not. So here we go. I will tell you about my adventure. Okay, the adventure starts with getting on the HAS non-physical train. HAS stands for Hermes Astral Shop. And there's a subway system. I call it a subway system. It's elaborate non-physical travel system, which takes on the appearance of a subway train. It can look any way you want. My original OBE journeys were just in regular colored tunnels. But as we expanded and more people came on board with travel meditation, we decided, well, me and Spirit decided that we would give it a more earthly appearance. And so it takes on the form of a subway train. So I do most of my travels in out-of-body travel, but you can do these travels in travel meditation as well. So what I do is I focus on my where I want to go, and then I will go there. But in this particular instance, I mean, Halloween is several days away, last week, in fact, or 2 weeks ago. But it seems that my spirit was drawn to this place. So I'm on the subway train and I'm traveling and I go past the HAS station and I come to the carnival. I get off the carnival, I walk up the stairs, just like you'd be walking out of the subway, and I'm in the middle of the carnival. Specifically, I'm pretty close to the Cauldron of Life, so I figure, well, that's probably where I need to go. So I walk over to the Cauldron of Life, and there it is, bubbling away, and, I take a sip of the drink, and then immediately everything changes, and I'm thrown back into my past. Now, this is a weird past, okay, because, the first time I went to the Cauldron of Life, I met very significant people in my life, people that played a major role in shaping who I am. Now, on this particular adventure, I saw I call it the B-roll, the people in my life that were in my life. They weren't significant, but they did have a tremendous had an impact on my journey. And these are people that I have not even thought about for freaking years and years and years. And here I am meeting these people and talking to them. And it was so great to just see them once again. Most of these people have passed on because when I knew them was in my teenage years. So they're not even on the planet anymore. But it was nice to see them and to talk to them and connect with old times and things that I had done with them. So the interesting thing, though, there was a couple people that never were in my reality, my physical reality, but yet they were significant to me. So the only thing I can divine for these particular people were they were probabilities I never actually activated in physical reality. They were possibilities, and because of the choices I made, I did not activate those possibilities, but those people were there, ready and waiting to be part of my physical reality at that time. The reunion with those people was no less than the ones that I actually had relationships with at that time. So it was actually a very magical adventure, and I really enjoyed visiting the B-roll of my past. The people that didn't steer me specifically in directions, but yet they were significant in my life. And this Cauldron of Life is such a wonderful place. I'm really hoping that it's accessible outside of the holidays, the Halloween holiday season. But we'll have to wait and see on that because don't really know. But if you happen to be listening to the radio show and it's not the Halloween season, I'd say give it a whirl anyway and see if you can take a sip from the Cauldron of Life. I'm Hermes. This is Reality Creator Radio, and I will talk to you again soon.